Sir, you don't have COVID, do you? Cause you don't have COVID, do you?
No,
Because you got the mask on. I'm just making sure. I didn't know if you was protecting us.
no.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we're
Protecting me.
Oh, you're protecting you. Have you heard about the Denmark mask study or the Cochrane mask review in 2022? It says the mask does nothing good. And the bacteria that builds up in it and your excreted toxins could actually be giving you what my buddy who wore a mask for a year, his doctor said, "Do you wear a mask? You wear a mask?" He said, "Yeah, I had to for work." He's like, "That could be what gave you the COPD or the asthma." He's like, "It's not the shots." He said, "No." He's like, "Well, why do I have high blood pressure now?" And his doctor said, "Did you have the COVID?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, that's probably why." And he said, "I didn't get the COVID till after the 2 shots." Can't wait this. I swear to God, this is true. I had to record my buddy. I was like, "You got to tell me exactly what that doctor said." Nobody's going to believe it. Todd, I'm just spreading your message.
Mayfair. There are a finite number of neighborhoods that will have this ongoing problem, and maybe we can, working together, and if you think of solutions, please pass them along to us. We want to be partners in this.
Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing us to speak. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. I have many things to do. Okay, we still have more speakers. Mr. Downs, you wanted to speak on freedom. Make sure your green light's on.
Do I need to say all the address and all that
Sure,
stuff?
go ahead and do it again.
Larry Downs Jr. Plumbing LLC, because equal matters. 12156 Hadburn Drive, Pensacola, Florida. I really I want to talk to you about a couple things. I'm glad that y'all removed all the propaganda signs. Oh, it cleaned up the hallway, the floorway, and everything. What a beautiful sight. No, untruths about the face mask and the vaccines. And if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a face mask. If you're not vaccinated, you still got to wear a face mask. All that crap was right out there. But I would like to let everybody know that there is, prior to the pandemic, there was a Denmark mask study done. And the mask did not work. Then in 2022, they did a Cochrane mask review. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Cochrane Medical Review Board, but they are the most authoritative medical review board there is in our country. It's the Cochrane mask review. They did it. They said it does nothing. The reason why I say this is because I'm sure there's going to be the next thing. Right now we're in climate change, which they said as soon as they run the COVID, they'd run the climate change next. So, same way with the recycling. And I wanted to talk about the recycling a little bit. Dale brought it up. That's the one thing that I don't agree with what y'all do. It's always going to be behind the 8 ball on this thing, always. You're never going to get people to not contaminate those recycle bins. We're wasting money on it. One, it costs like 3 times to recycle something. We're wasting money. We're wasting labor, resources. I mean, sooner or later, just like the mask, you're gonna have to admit that it costs more in resources to recycle something than to just put it in the landfill, which probably 2/3 of every one of those recycle bins ends up in the landfill anyways. So we're wasting fuel, we're wasting labor, and everything in between. Tires, insurance, you name it, wasting it. When that money, which I'm all for that, that 9.5%, I'd rather see that money that's going to recycling, I'd rather see it go to, you know, employee pay. Well, let's put it to something that can actually benefit our community. Because the feel good of the recycling is nothing more than, you know, fairy dust and unicorns. We're full of it. And I know that y'all can't. You have to get up here and say, I care about the planet. I've got to recycle. You can't. Y'all have to keep a straight face right now, but y'all know that I'm right. Just like I was right about the, you know, the lockdown orders. It's all coming forward now. I was right about the, if you get vaccinated, you won't get the COVID. That's ridiculous. I just got a call last night from one of my friends who has a vaccine injury. I've had over 7 of my friends die after getting the shots. Many of them have had many injuries. And this is just a fact. People don't want to admit it, and they're like, well, does that really come from the vaccine? Well, I know they only want it to be the coincidence. It's just a coincidence. Well, there sure is a lot of coincidences, and the all-cause mortality death rates are through the roof. Y'all can look them up. They're on the CDC website. Just look up 40-year-old women and below. Look up the breast cancer increases. Look them up.
So, Mr. Downs, we have a 5-minute, and
Okay. Just the ones before me, they went for a long, long time. And I'd like to be treated just as good as the women.
we're treating you as well as we can.
I would like to be treated just as good as the women.
We're off on a little.
I may identify as a woman if that helps.
Give them extra time.
Anyways, listen, y'all know what I'm saying has some truth to it. People tell me all the time, but it just takes balls to say it out loud. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Downs. Mr. Stanovich, are you still here? No, okay. Us again.
That's the other thing, isn't that mind blowing? That it's emotional driven?
Okay. And that
Can we
is.
get you a cup next week?
All right, this concludes our open forum. The next item